So it's an end of an era for me. I'm getting rid of one of my bikes, and I literally just sold it not more than 5 minutes ago. Um, I put it for sale for a specific price I was looking for in Canadian dollars. And if I got it, I got it. And if I didn't, I didn't really care because I have, five other bikes to worry about. And I wasn't really selling it for any other reason than just to maybe make some more space, maybe get something else. But I'm running out of space, so that was the whole point. And if I had to get rid of one, well, I chose this one to get rid of. But looking at it now, cash is already in the bank. I'm not regretting it, but I've owned it for since 2006, and we're 2023, so it's quite some time. But here it is, 2004 Yamaha R1. That I did some work on over COVID to get it where I wanted. It's been years of ownership, worry-free hassle. Love this bike, but now someone else is going to get to own it and enjoy it hopefully as much as I did. So real quick, some of the stuff that I did is wave rotors. Now, a lot of the stuff I'm going to say right off the bat is from China, from Wuhan. However, I did my research, and there's some Chinese parts that you can buy and get that are going to be quality. These are from early set from Arashi, which now, even for a Chinese brand, is actually really, they're doing really well. They make actually decent components. The wheels are stock wheels, but they have been powder coated with prismatic powder coat, translucent bronze. So really nice. Let's see if we can get a shot in the sun. You see the sparkle that's in there, and this really pops. These, I forgot the name of the company, but you can see that's the logo. And again, these were from China. You don't have to spend $300-400 on Logitechs or whatever. These are just as good. My friend has Logitechs on his ZX10, and these are very comparable. And really nice set. Change the sprocket nuts, match the chain, DID. Actually, no, sorry, it's not a DID. I forgot the name brand, but anyhow, you get the idea. Rear sets, these are actually an Arashi knockoff. But as far as rear sets go, it's a very nice piece. They're very well made. I have another set on my track bike, which took abuse and held up way better than my OEM would have. So it's a nice piece, a nice addition. People say that parts like this are not good, they're junk for whatever reason, and they fail. And the reason why they fail is because people forget how to properly install, which is anytime you're using any piece like this, you have to use Loctite whenever you're putting something like this together. So that's why it fails. Things end up falling off, or they become loose, and then you might have a mishap. And that actually happened to me, and I learned from my lesson and Loctite everything. So very nice piece for the rear sets. I'm sure you guys seen these grips all over Amazon or eBay. So you can buy them as a set with the levers or just on their own. Inexpensive little touch up. Same with the bar ends and the levers. Levers is always one that's interesting, because levers you could get pretty much anywhere nowadays. And there's a reason why I pay reason why you pay for something like Pazzo, an expensive set, versus the cheap stuff. However, if you're getting something from China, you want it to work well, wherever you can use your OEM components, such as like the pins, and there's a spacer in there, the rubber spacer. Same with the brake lever. Use the OEM pin, then everything will work as properly, and it's very tight, and nothing moves around too much, and it's usable. compared to my Pazos are pretty much the same as these in terms of fitment. Quality is obviously a little better on the Pazos. However, there's nothing wrong with these. Another little nice touch is the adjusters for the forks. Olin's damper, obviously. This is a knockoff of a driven gas cap, and it functions just the same, and it's a nice piece. Works really well. Pro grip, probably seen all over the eBay and Amazon as well. It's another inexpensive way to spruce up your bike. The exhausts are double exhausts, which normally they come out to here, but they've been shortened like a couple of inches, and you can't buy this exhaust anymore. And it's just a slip-on, but they sound absolutely wonderful. Same thing with just the oil cap. Change it to a gold unit to match the rest of the bike. And then just change the Zeus fasteners to these gold pieces just for up top. You know, just to give it a different look. Obviously steel braided lines. But flush mount. And then obviously a little custom deco there just to kind of set it off. But the piece of resistance, I would say, is the swing arm. So swing arm is actually an OEM unit, which I brought to a welder, a friend of mine, and he actually boxed it in. So it mimics like a Harris Performance type of swing arm, which is more rigid and more firm. That's usually used in road racing. But in this case here, I just did it for looks and painted it a metallic gray. So it really sets it off. It's really, really nice. So I'm a little sad and sad to see it going, but the buyer really is excited about having this bike, and I think he's going to enjoy it just as much as I did. So I'm going to find another bike to build. Maybe I might pick up, I already have two other R1s, so I don't know what I'm going to pick up next. Maybe an S1000RR, first gen, or possibly another RC. Maybe I might pick up another RC to do. As you can see right now, I'm just doing some work to the caliper. But I might pick up another RC as a project bike, just because I love this bike so much. But I still have another bike that I haven't shown, which I want to do a sound off between the RC and this other bike that I have. And that video should be fun. Anyhow, that's it for now. You guys have any questions, comments about bikes in general, let me know. And ride safe. Take care.